But what did you have planned?
This type of genre did not go up my alley, pretty much.
Hi, it's Nikki calling.
Hey, Nikki, how you doing?
I'm so good. How are you?
I'm great. I'm great. Thank you for having me.
Well, thank you for being on here. How are you holding up during this madness?
Well, I mean, I'm just trying to write as many lyrics as I can, trying to do stuff that I would normally not do.
Right.
Um, you know, I'm persisting, keeping it up, holding it up,
Do you find that now that you're sort of homebound, that you have this new flow of inspiration?
Oh yeah, pretty much. I mean, in Germany we can still go outside, more or less.
Right.
So whenever I go out for a run or something like that, there's always like a route in a specific place where I would, like where I would hold on and then start to like write lyrics and start to come up with ideas because ideas are keep flowing in my head and I don't know, I just need some inspiration. I think I get fed up with quite a lot of inspiration right now.
And how has that inspiration um, influenced the song for this year?
The lyrics are quite they're autobiographical, and it's something that that many people are going through.
I'm tired of running from these demons, demons. I'm tired of running from these demons. I can't see anymore. I can see anymore.
I think it was last year in May when this thing cultivated inside, and that was pretty much the first time I hit on this thing called depression and anxiety. I never really acknowledged that before, because as a kid, I've experienced that too, but not as like, last year quite hit me hard. It hit me right in the face. It was a hell of a journey, ever since. And but I made it out, and at the end of the day, I had to accept it, and it got better. I think acceptance is pretty much the most important thing, because once you start to like accept that thing, once you start to look at it as if it's like part of your life, it's part of who you are, it's part of your identity, things are starting to get better. And I
Right.
think with anything that you're going through,
Yeah.
so yeah, I think many people can relate to that. I mean, I'm certainly not the only one going through something like that. I mean, I'm pretty sure that every second person, like every second human, have experienced that once in his life, or maybe more times.
Yeah, sadly, yeah. Okay, so let's scoot back a little bit. You said Germany. How are you in Germany?
Well, I am born and raised in Germany.
You were born and raised in Germany.
Absolutely, yeah.
And so then how did you become the entry for Cyprus?
Well, that's a funny thing, actually. That's a funny story. And it might be quite confusing as well. I'm not Cypriot.
Okay.
For those who thought that I'm Cypriot, I'm not. I have Greek roots. I was participating in into a show named The New Wave, which was in Russia. I
Okay.
got invited, and there was a producer or a business guy from Greece, and they scouted me, and they invited me for a talk, and then they asked me if I wanted to do if I wanted to participate into the Cypriot program for Eurovision, and I said yes, why not? And that's how it came about, pretty much. And then it was just a matter of time, and until I got accepted, and that was a great. I mean, that was a great experience.
But what did you have planned? What would the stage have looked like?
I have to say 100% honesty right now, that this type of genre did not go up my alley, pretty much. I've never really listened to house music. I don't mind house music, and I love, to kind of like step out of my comfort zone sometimes. I think as for an artist, that's pretty essential. But I
Right.
still did it because I think it was kind of like interesting to try out different things. But regarding the show, I think it would be I think they were planning on setting up a light show, a lot of lights, and they were like they were planning on putting some sort of like columns onto the stage, attaching them to the surface.
Now that this year you entered with this type of song, do you know if you're coming back next year for 2021? And if so, would you use that year to show more of your own personal taste in music?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's up to Cyprus, and
Right.
we're in talks with them at the moment, and I don't know whether it's going to happen or not. Of course, I would do it for sure.
Right. So, of course, you have your entry this year. Who are some of the entries this year that you highly enjoy? Who are some of your favorites?
I personally love the British entry. That song
British?
totally went up my alley. Yeah.
So your 12 points would go to the UK?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, I came to find us. If you had nothing left, I'd give you my last breath.
If we'll be seeing you next year is still uncertain, but if we will see you, maybe we will see you in a different light, in a different, sound, different taste.
Yeah.
I want to thank you so much for this amazing chat.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to do that. I mean, it's been a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thank you. All right, take care.
You too. Thank you.
I'm not gonna fall again.